Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm Violet. Let's dive in and get you some clarity, see what would be helpful to know, the overall energy and the messages that want to come through to bring you a little bit of clarity. This is a timeless reading, so whenever it finds you, it's perfect. See what feels like it fits and resonates. And always trust that divine, beautiful connection you have to your higher self, to God, to source, to the universe. The answer is always, always in you. And try to make balanced decisions so we can all help uplift each other in love. Now, I did pre-poll just to see what the primary focus is right now, and it's beautiful. It's a rose. It's not even a normal rose. It's a rose with a golden stem, golden leaves. So somebody wants to, they're thinking about, they already are, or they're about to open up about how they feel towards you. Now, these could still be feelings that are developing. It's somebody who's not going to spill all of their beans at once. So allow something to unfold or blossom naturally. Conversation by conversation, experience by experience. I don't know why I'm looking at those leaves and I see almost like marbles of different sizes. So maybe those are like pockets or moments that are all golden. Now, gold, even a little bit, can be pretty heavy. So I'm getting that that is valuable, but maybe somebody even wants to share something that's like buried deep inside, or they don't normally open up about. But I feel like a 5-minute conversation might be just as beautiful and golden as an up all-nighter, you know? Your message here is that you don't have to push. You don't have to force something to grow before its natural, time, or force feelings to come out before they're ready or understood. And it's telling you to listen well. But it does say you're sharing feelings. So I'm not getting that this is just one person opening up and the other's holding it back. I'm just getting that there has to be you have to feel each other out here to know when it's the appropriate time, because it might even slip through as unexpected. So let's dive on in. I put these two decks together. It's the Energy Oracle and the Wisdom of the Oracle. So let's clarify and see what would be helpful for you. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ Consciousness, our higher selves, angels and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. You are exchanging more than just your energy or your feelings. Maybe it's a physical gift, but I feel like this partnership or this dynamic is what feels like a gift from the universe. This is really beautiful. There's also a ballerina. It's like a fairy ballerina with one of those cool like Bengal cats. I think that's what it's called. So maybe this is a bit of a jack-in-the-box surprising partnership or energy. There's a lot of love here because there's a lot of pink. 27, exchanging gifts. I feel like maybe it's even love languages. So maybe somebody's not so good at, speaking about how they feel, but they show it through their actions. Or maybe it's the gift of time. But there's something that's going to be a little surprising here. I also feel like there's like a natural flow, because I'm thinking of a ballerina now. So maybe it's even stretching a little bit outside the comfort zone or getting used to something, because I feel I'm getting that that plie. Or let's just, if it's not ballet, let's just say it's like martial arts. There's something where maybe in the very beginning feels a little awkward because it's new, but before you know it, it's going to kind of just be a natural flow. But I am getting that you need to have more time first. So clarify, exchanging gifts. you're gonna have angel of strength coming through. You know, in order to get stronger, you have to push those weights a little bit extra, or you're gonna have no growth. You know, now I'm jumping. I went from ballet class to the, you know, the martial arts studio, and now we're gonna go to the gym, or even, you know, in your home. If you always go on the treadmill every single time, you know, at 20 minutes of the same thing, you're gonna maybe at first get results, but eventually you plateau. So in order to gain more strength, you have to add a little more weight. Maybe you also connect to a Leo, or something started in Leo season, but there's something protective here. Protective and gentle. So maybe somebody is also trying to embody a lot of strength because they are protecting their heart. Also, there's a box here. So maybe somebody is finally, you know, breaking the glass ceiling, or taking the lid off of the box, or I feel like somebody has a list, which is weird. So I see like the boxes, check, 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 check. I feel like somebody is unchecking all of their old boxes, or what they thought they wanted, because I feel like now I see like spiritual spheres. There's all of these new ideas, or these new attributes, or new qualities that they have found in you that they just didn't even have anything to compare to before. Angel of strength. Maybe it is taking a lot of strength to have the patience to see how something will unfold. I'm also getting that you're connecting to somebody really strong. Even if it's like a tiny little feminine energy, there's something about this power in somebody's like soul, in their spirit. I hear recognition. There's a recognition happening. So let's see. What is another? That's a lot of strength. All right, so you have the first chakra, and this is Archangel Michael. It's the strength of God, and the angel of strength coming on and helping you out to get something rooted, to get something grounded, to step into this, you know, it's that base chakra, but personal power. It's that I am energy. Now, there's different ways to look at the first chakra. Sometimes if that is through the energy of fear, now it's survival and not thriving. It could also be very sensual energy, but I am kind of seeing that there's something deeper or more surprising about a certain person, or you, that's how they feel about you. I heard say each other. It's about both of you. That it's deeper than any surface level chemistry. He's also holding a sword across his heart. So there's a heartfelt conversation. Maybe it does take a lot of strength for someone to finally open up. That's not their normal, you know, technique or what they normally do. Clarify. Angel of strength. First chakra. Archangel Michael. I feel like something is growing deep roots. I actually hear Kundalini energy. So maybe it is about, I hear like sacred sexuality, but I don't think it's just about the sassy time. I feel like it's definitely soulful, different. I hear awakening, like it's like an awakening. But if it starts at that base chakra, it's going to eventually go through all of the chakras. But I see it now as like like a circulation. What else? Are there any other extra messages? Please and thank you. Wow. You have Treasure Island. Also, I'm getting, look at these. Look at the way these are. I mean, just portrayed here. I'm getting a little bit of masculine and feminine energy in balance, but both strong and yet both gentle. There's something about going with the flow or being on a journey. The treasure is the dynamic, the person, the experience. You can't take it with you, but what you do end up valuing most are the moments you get to spend with somebody you really care about, or doing something that you truly love doing, if it's not about another person. Treasure Island. The turtle's just taking this treasure that's also another open box. There's something about abundance, being in the flow or ever flowing. So if you're already in the abundance, that you're in, you know, total gratitude and coming in with a wholeness, knowing that you're already whole. You don't have to acquire something out there or always be in search of something. That's when getting like just magnetic attraction, it's an, because I see that circulation kind of energy. It just is a natural flowing into your life, you know, whether that's abundance in general, or, I mean, abundance can be so multifaceted. It's not just monetary. And it could be even abundance in just partnerships or people you get to meet, if it's not necessarily romance. So I feel like we should bounce. Actually, let's do this one. This is the botanical inspirations. Let's get you a little botanical inspiration. It's flowers and quotes. I should put my readers on. Readers ready, because these are teeny tiny words. So what is an extra message helpful right now? The honeysuckle. Hey. So it's domestic happiness and it's devoted affection. I will wind thee in my arms, so doth the, what is this? Hold on. I will wind thee in my arms, so doth the woodbine, the honeysuckle gently entwist. That's a weird quote. William Shakespeare. So maybe it is like, you know, being flexible, or, you know, the mingling of your energies entwining together. I also feel like there's a dancing energy, like a beautiful sacred dance. So let's go big. I feel like we should go big. This is the mystery deck, and it does continue to grow. So let's just get you a couple of bonus extra messages on exchanging gifts. Treasure Island. First chakra, angel of strength opening up, and honeysuckle. I don't know why that makes me laugh. What else would be helpful? A message in a song. Maybe that's even a gift. If somebody sends you a song, there's something that they want you to hear. There's this, even if it's just a certain line that you hear. You could also just be hearing a certain song and it feels like it's exactly the answer you needed to hear. Message in a song. I just thought of Your Song by Elton John. What is another message? What's another extra bonus message? Yeah. You see how many cards are here. It's like, I don't know, 400 or something. You're getting a message in a song, you're getting a message on your phone, you're getting a text, you're getting a love call. There's love coming to you soon. Somebody definitely does want to express how they feel. Maybe they have no words, but they heard a song and it kind of resonates with what they wish they could say to you. And that could go the other way too. Maybe you're the one sending the song. Is there anything else from this part of the mystery deck? I feel like I should do it like this. Extra message. Please and thank you. You keep somebody on their toes. You do have a ballerina here. So maybe for some of you, there's something about ballet or dancing, or feeling like, you know, like you're just lighter than a feather around a certain person, even if it is a heavy conversation. Maybe you just keep somebody guessing. You keep them on their toes. That's why, you know, something is growing deep roots on the toes. Maybe somebody's head over feet for you. What is another message helpful for you? Up to you. I like that because it's empowering. If there's a connection here, maybe there's all of this strength energy because somebody has the strength to offer both complete free will, freedom, and unconditional love. So maybe also up to you. I feel like somebody's also okay. Like I'm getting like somebody making like a choice for somebody else because they truly believe that they're gonna, I don't know, it's like somebody wants, like, you choose, and somebody just will go with, you know, what you choose. But I don't feel like that dynamic stays. So if it's always kind of one-sided and there's always somebody who's choosing or making the decisions, I don't feel like that's a situation. I kind of feel like it goes back and forth, but I'm getting a lot of trust if somebody's allowing somebody else to make a choice. And if you don't feel like you trust somebody else's choices, then it's up to you to make choices that feel right for you. What is this? Maybe some of you are having a blast from the past. That could be a soul connection if it's not your actual past, and that's pretty big. You and somebody else are receiving guidance to be together. I do see somebody who maybe has been single for a while, or wants to be, or I'm getting like the bachelor, bachelorette life, or maybe even gave up on love, but I'm getting confident energy, and all of a sudden they're thinking different because they met you. That could even be how you feel. Let's get one more. What is one more bonus message, please and thank you? It's high vibrational. The connection that wants to come in, the person that you are thinking about, or this overall situation. Pay attention to when something feels uplifting. You know, a high vibrational partnership is not going to be something superficial and shallow. It's not just going to be, you know, rooted here in, you know, just chemistry. It's going to be a little more like that Kundalini energy, like your whole body resonates different, you know, on your own, but also with a certain person. So there's a lot of cards here. Let me pause you and grab a different deck. Hold on. I paused that at 1919. The Sun times 2. So I saw that blast from the past and it made me think of the Jazz Age. So let's go to the tarot. Let's ask specifically the energy of the person on your mind coming, you know, back from the past, or the current energy of the person that you are being guided towards. What is the current energy of the person in this connection? King of Swords. So whoever this is, they're definitely thinking about sharing their feelings. Or this is somebody definitely with an open mind that thinks outside the box, that is always wanting to learn. I'm also getting humility with their intelligence. Because if somebody thinks that they know it all, they're probably very closed off to learning more. It's like that stagnant energy on the treadmill, you know? You're just not really having that expansive growth. So this is somebody who's probably read all of those books there, probably wrote them all. So King of Swords, air sign, somebody that wants a truthful conversation, somebody that is able to adjust those ideas depending on whom they are speaking to. Because I feel like the King of Swords can be rigid, but he learns to be more flexible because he wants to be heard. This does have somebody here, you know, that wants to speak, but you have to be the one to listen and maybe even unlearn what you thought you knew. So Rose wants some attention here. So King of Swords, air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Very strong. Maybe even pretty direct. But this is somebody contemplating and thinking. Let's see. Let's see what your... let's see what this King of Swords... Now, it doesn't have to be a masculine. It can be somebody in that strong masculine energy, thinking differently, or moving forward with plans, or taking action on ideas that were thought of. So let's see what this King of Swords is feeling right now. I think I went back. Rose really wants my attention. You got another gang. Whew. All right. So this King of Swords wants to, he's definitely thinking about, I'm getting that this is the same person. If this is two different people, they're very different energies. Now you have air and water. So the King of Cups could be somebody who, I mean, it came out upside down. So I'm getting that this king is perhaps, you know, contemplating how in the past it wasn't so easy to speak about how he felt, or maybe he opened up about how he felt and that didn't go according to planned. You know, the King of Cups is somebody pretty balanced. It's not somebody who spills all the beans at once, but they know when it's the right timing to speak up. It's somebody who's emotionally balanced. It's also somebody who knows how to follow their intuition. So there's something here with the connection of the heart and the mind, but I feel like because this came out upside down, there's reflection here on how he probably didn't take the road of the heart or love in the past, and I feel like that maybe even got him off path, or he's looking at those experiences differently now and learning through the lens of love. So let's ask what you don't see right now. What do you not see? The Lovers. So you don't see how in love somebody is with you, or how you are being guided towards the right kind of, not just chemistry or surface level, you know, connection. It's deeper. This is so beautiful. It's a Gemini energy. So, and then this one could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The Lovers is that unconditional love, wanting the best for the other person, wanting the other person to hopefully choose to be together, but even if they didn't, it's wanting the best for the other person. So hold on, I gotta see what my dog needs. I'll be right back. So with the Lovers, the King of Cups, and the King of Swords, maybe what you don't see right now is somebody is making or about to make more decisions that try to balance the heart and the head together. Or making decisions because now there's love involved in the picture, or a connection with you, and their choices have to be different. I'm also getting that being with somebody really does feel like a gift to both you and somebody else. So I feel like we should maybe clarify these with a totally different tarot. So let's do that. Let's clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords, please and thank you. Why is the King of Swords here? Tell us about the King of Swords. The Six of Cups, because it's a soulmate connection. It's somebody even in nostalgia or remembering. I mean, you do have the blast from the past, so it could be somebody thinking about past actions or a past partnership, or reflecting differently about how they moved in the past. Because what you have to remember with the Six of Swords or the Six of Cups, that was weird, that was a Freudian slip because it's the King of Swords, is how to not get stuck back there, but to take the now you are in and make it something so valuable that you look back at it later and you're grateful that you got that experience. Sometimes it's connection to one's inner child or children or an innocent kind of energy. But I usually kind of see that as possibly platonic partnership. But if it's a connection where you feel like you're home, or you feel like it just feels easy, it feels like playing, it feels free, then I feel like that's changing somebody's choices or mindset. So why is the King of Cups here? Ooh, the King of Cups is clarified with the King of Swords. So it's the same person. That's what I see here. And somebody maybe let their head, you know, I just heard make all the rules, or definitely make the choices, and maybe the heart part was ignored. Maybe somebody thought that was making something easier, but that actually made something harder. So King of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords. And the King of Swords here is not on the throne. The King of Swords here is standing up and actually has a really pleasant little smirk on his face. And if I look at how I just laid these here, it looks like he's staring at the Lovers. So clarify the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? The Lovers and the Magician. So the Magician is a Virgo / Gemini energy. So if the Lovers and the Magician are here, you already have everything you need inside of you or around you to manifest together. I do see this as you and somebody maybe working independently on your own projects or your own dreams, but I feel like there's dreams together here. You have to sometimes try something a bunch of different ways until you get it right. And it's that spiritual magical energy. It's not upside down. That's like, feels like it's a parlor trick. You know, like you bought it in a costume shop. When it's spiritual energy that you're tapping into, it's tapping into the energy because it's an as within, so without. It's getting past the Fool, where everything was childlike and you didn't know what was going on, and then you start to come up with ideas, and then you take those ideas and you plant them or create them in your reality so something can grow, so something can blossom. These are so many cards here. So I'm kind of getting that just a certain dynamic partnership feels like such a golden gift from God, that it feels so different and divine that it's almost like it feels unbelievable. But, you know, if somebody's like, oh no, that's not real, that's supernatural, that's just magical, you know, I don't know why I just heard hoopla. It's only because it's not understood yet. So just because there's not a book written about it doesn't mean that something isn't real. Vibration of words is important too. So can we get one more? I don't think I have anything else with a message. Then maybe, let me see. I have the divine truth. Maybe we need to pull just one more final message. I hope this reading was helpful. Look at, I feel like maybe it's about cleaning up a mess or getting more organized. What is one final message from the divine truth that would help summarize? I don't know why I heard worth the investment of time. And then that made me think of time being so precious, or time being a gift. That could also be changing somebody's choices, or what they're thinking about, or how they are feeling. What is the final message, please and thank you? Divine intervention coming on in. You have this, the same, where's this? God is guiding you to be together. And where to go? Where to go? And look at it like divine hands. Even if you're not together right now, or you haven't met this person yet, there's a reason that you should be expecting a miracle. Already in the energy, knowing it's coming in, not in search for it. So divine intervention is pushing you, the two of you, to be together. I think that's the message that needs to come through for you. Maybe it comes through like magic. If it's not in your life right now, it's up to you. What do you get to do today with your energy, where you're putting your energy into something you love? Stepping into that magician energy where you're in this ever flow of abundance in your life. Recognizing, how you could root something that maybe felt like a far-fetched dream today. That whatever you need is already in you. That past experiences you've had brought you this energy of strength. That if you do feel like, I don't know why I heard like falling down or falling off of something. If you feel like you fell down, it's about getting up. It's taking any point of weakness as a valuable lesson that you get to grow from. And I feel like that is our reading. I'm going to show you a few more of these. Maybe if you feel like you're plateaued, because I keep seeing something like plateaued, then maybe you need to switch something up, throw a little monkey wrench in your own life today, and keep yourself on your toes. Okay, I feel like you need to maybe even recognize how you are a gift to others, to the world. I'm also getting that you are gifted in something and it brings you joy. So start there with that abundant energy on, feeling like you're on the right path. With this, I bid you adieu. I love you so much, and I look forward to seeing you soon.